This is Brody. He's just 2 months old. At this age, Brody's hearing is really good, the best it'll ever be. Did you know a child can recognise its mother's voice as soon as it's born? During his first 6 months, learning a language for Brody is mainly about listening to the sounds and rhythm of speech. His parents are teaching him just by talking to him and playing together. He loves the sound of his parents' voices. Although he can't say any words, he is starting to communicate by crying and cooing, and of course with his body language. Even at this early stage, he'll start to associate some of the words that his parents use with his actions. This helps Brody start to make sense of the world and give things meaning. At this age, Brody can only focus his eyes on things that are close up, so it's important for him to be face to face with his parents. It's never too early to introduce your child to reading. Here at their local children's centre, there are lots of opportunities for families to take part in really fun story times for babies and toddlers. This is Kalisha. She's 10 months old.
That one looks just like you.
At this age, she'll particularly enjoy sensory books. These are books she can touch and feel. Even now, she's learning how to handle a book. Most importantly, she just loves the attention of her family, and reading together is a great way for this to happen.
Is that what you think? You think that's me too? You want to get down? Okay. You look at it by yourself then.
At this stage, Kalisha's eyesight is still developing, so books with bold, contrasting colours in the pictures and words really appeal to her. She's already learning that pictures and words represent ideas and concepts.
Row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream.
Singing together is a fun way for Kalisha to get used to the sounds and rhythms of speech. She'll take this learning forward over the next few years, firstly in her language development and then as she learns to read.
What are you getting, look?
The most important thing Kalisha's mum can do at this stage is to keep talking to her.
She wants to hold the spoon. Lisa,
There are plenty of opportunities to talk to Kalisha throughout the day. Feeding times are particularly important because her mum has really got her attention.
No, is it not for me? Is it for you? Oh, you cheeky monkey.
Kalisha is beginning to understand a number of words. She particularly enjoys hearing her own name
Lisa.
and will respond when she hears it.
Lisa. Where's Mummy gone?
Learning to read is really a very long journey, and really what we're thinking about is children communicating with us, and what we're trying to do is build up the building blocks of communication, and reading and writing is the very top end of our ability to communicate with the entire world, because when we can read and write and we can use the internet, we can communicate with anybody in the world. But that's a long journey. And we don't start there. So we start at the bottom. What we need to do, even at this very early age, is establish with children that the books are a cuddle time for a small baby. So it works in terms of the language, and it works in terms of that bond between you and the baby, because you're giving them that one-to-one time. You're close, you're together, and you're focusing on one object together, and you're talking about that one object. And for the small babies, that's all that matters, is that you and them are talking together, and you're looking at very simple pictures about things that you can talk about. It will start to introduce words to them, but that's not the most important part. The most important part is that you and your baby have that really special, quiet time together when it's just you and them.
Obviously, libraries provide a fantastic range of books, and the quality of the books involved for under fives now is better than it's ever been. The excitement, the fun, the illustration of the books is absolutely fantastic. But if you've got great, exciting illustrations, or you can touch and feel it, even sniff it, all sorts of things you can do with books now. Often there was the idea you didn't need books till you could read. What is the key thing is you won't be able to read very easily if you haven't been exposed to books and story at an early age. It's that crucial. It's not just an add-on. It's absolutely vital that you hear stories and rhymes and get involved around books and stories, because it's got so much in it. And what I say, the very youngest books, the board books, the ones they can actually find out what a book is physically. Because kids don't know at that very young age what a book is. They'll put it in their mouth, they'll lick it, they'll pull it, they'll tug it, and they see something they can get excited about. And that bonding is really important as well. It's not really just about the books and language, it's spending time together. And the other crucial thing about in a city like Leicester is it doesn't matter what language you're sharing with your child. It's really important that people often sort of, it has to be English. And obviously people feel good, well, my English isn't very good, or perhaps it's not my mother tongue. Children have a tremendous ability to absorb languages, and they can sort it out in their heads, but the important is they hear their mother language, it's shared at home, it's that warmth, that bond. It's really crucial.